The Deputy President's defense team claims it has conducted investigations and has substantial and credible reasons to believe that the evidence of some 8 prosecution witnesses is fabricated in an organized way. Lead counsel Karim Khan's written submission reads in part, quote, "These 8 key prosecution witnesses have been part of a deliberate and concerted scheme to cook evidence against Mr. Ruto." End quote. And so to prevent a miscarriage of justice, the defense submits that these criminals come be unmasked at the earliest possible opportunity once trial commences.
It will not only primarily be of benefit to the defense, but indeed to the wider mandate of the ICC.
In addition, the defense plans to file another application requesting the 9th witness to be called be the prosecution's lead investigator charged with overseeing the investigation of this case.
Your Honour, the prosecution can't come, we say, in good conscience because of their tardy, dilatory behaviour, their conduct, and massively, grotesquely insufficient investigations.
The defense, according to Khan, is under no illusions as to the seriousness of the allegations it makes in this request, but respectfully submits it is necessary for the proper conduct of trial proceedings. And to prove its point, the defense wants the 8 prosecution witnesses called in a particular sequence. Khan's statement goes on to state, quote, "Bearing in mind the information which the defense has collected regarding the deep-rooted links, both personal and organizational, between all these witnesses and the methods used to create consistency between their concocted accounts, the defense submits that by calling these witnesses back-to-back, the opportunity to organize, collaborate, and further fabricate is reduced to the extent possible in the present circumstances." End quote. The defense emphasizes that so great is the risk of concoction and fabrication of testimony that it suggests additional measures be taken to preserve the integrity of proceedings in the present case. Khan submits, and I quote, "One such measure may be ensuring that none of the 8 witnesses listed in this request are able to communicate with each other or follow the testimony of any of the others until all such evidence is completed and safely before the trial chamber."
Madam President, Your Honour.
The defense is particularly aware that 7 out of the 8 witnesses it has earmarked provide the core of the prosecution case against Ruto. The 8th one, it says, is only relevant as he acted as one of the intermediaries who mobilized these witnesses knowing that their accounts were cooked. And from where the defense sits, all indications are that this trial will be a lengthy one. Khan states in his submission that the prosecution case is scheduled to take approximately 726 hours, which, if the court sits for 5 hours per day, amounts to 145 days. And to that, Khan says it makes no sense to wait for, at minimum, 160 hours of prosecution witness testimony before even just one of the principal witnesses against the Deputy President is heard. He submits that, quote, "It will give little comfort to the defense and Mr. Ruto if these key witnesses are heard many months or even years down the line." End quote.
To prevent this merry-go-round that the prosecution would have us jump on and get dizzy in before we drop off.
If successful, the defense believes that when it's done unmasking the fabricated evidence, arrests and prosecutions for offences against the administration of justice may be inevitable. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.